My friends, welcome to a first ever Marvel Anything with Lore Star. Welcome you all, and yeah, we're gonna do Loki tonight. It's gonna be great. I'm still a little under the weather. I'm not dressed well. My hair's barely done, but we're gonna do this because I want to. And because you guys want to, probably. Hopefully you guys got caught up Loki. I see Eric says that he's never watched it because he's not a Marvel guy. You know, Eric, I'm not a big Marvel guy either. For me, pretty much, I liked Iron Man. I liked a couple other things, but I wasn't a big Marvel guy. I didn't dislike it, just wasn't a big guy. But the fact that I've never covered Marvel on my channel, at least not personally, I had that one guest star that one time. But the fact that I've never covered it, the fact that I've ever done a watch party for a Marvel show, should tell you Loki's something special. I am a huge fan of Loki. I'm always in... This is my ship, and that is my droid. There. My droid. Yes, and then that is... I know. HK isn't in there in KOTOR 1. He's in there in KOTOR 2. Wait, no, he's only in there in the beginning. But yeah, I got Juhani in there. There's my namesake, Big Z. And this is my ship. So, thanks for that. Alright, let's see. I'm wearing my Manscaped shirt because I'm sick, and this is the softest and coziest shirt I have. And I can't wear it in public because it says, "Your balls will thank you" is the tagline. So, it's a cozy shirt, and it's meant to be worn in cozy places. They knew what they were doing. This is not a nice shirt, but yep. Absolutely no context thing. Oh no, are you not even going to watch it all? Shoot. That's going to be lame. I don't want that. I want you guys to watch it with me. It's really, really good. And last week's cliffhanger was... Oh, there's a hurricane coming near. Shoot. Dude, that sucks. Stay safe, Bill. By the way, to Bill, Calic, and Eric specifically, Darth Wife wanted me to tell you hi. She did not ask me to say hi to anyone else, so that's your fault for not being more involved in the chat up until now. Anyway, let's see. It'll just be a tropical storm by the time it reaches you. That's good. Okay, well, you guys were supposed to get caught up on Loki. You had several weeks now, because I've been telling you that I want to do some. This is the second to last episode, so we're nearing the end. There's a lot that's happened up until this point, and it's been all so good. So good. So, let's see. Yeah, it's actually... We still got about 10 minutes. So let's make sure everything is set up. I've got Disney Plus opened. Alright, let's see. Oh, I gotta get my timer up. Ugh. Sicky. I don't like being sick, but them's the break sometimes. Oh, do I still have KOTOR music? Oh, I do. Yeesh. Oh, that's why. That's why KOTOR music wasn't in the intro, is because I have it on this one too. I need to turn it off in this one. Yeah, I'm just going to do that. There we go. There we go. Cool. Oh, hey, Rafael Gorafalo. Hopefully I pronounced that right. Welcome to the stream. Don't recognize your name, but welcome. You think we're going to get a little something Spider-Man in the last Loki episode? Maybe Black Widow post-credit? That'd be interesting. So, to me, it seems like both this and WandaVision are setting up Multiverse of Madness, the new Doctor Strange movie. So, that's my current bet. But I'm not a big Marvel guy usually. My expertise is Star Wars. The main channel is Lore Star, the Star Wars channel. One of the top 10 Star Wars lore channels on YouTube. So that's what I know how to do. Marvel, I'm just an appreciator. Yeah, there's too many comics for me to become an expert. So Mm. Let's see. Oh, that's pretty cool. I was curious because, obviously when you have a green screen, how do clear and refractory things handle that? But the green screen technology on Streamlabs is better than I expected. All right. Let's see. Raphael, let's hope multiverse will explode as soon as possible. Oh, man, it's about to explode. I'm telling you, next episode, most likely. Dantooine Outback is great. I sometimes listen to it in class. Shh, don't tell anyone. Dantooine Outback is great. It's no Bastille Sean for me, but it's up there. Dantooine Outback and what's another really good one? I like Auto City, but I think really Bastille Sean just tops it. The thumbnail indicates some multiverse. Well, no. So the thumbnail, what you missed is that Loki. So every time there's a break from. So basically, according to the show right now, for those who haven't seen it, there is no multiverse in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. There is one timeline. And this is kind of their way of confirming that. Like, there is one, they call it the sacred timeline. And anytime something deviates from that, someone makes the wrong decision, whatever, they are arrested by the time police, and the timeline is reset, and it's brought back into one continuous timeline. And so that is, how they explain everything. So it can only be one timeline all the way through. You can't have multiple timelines, otherwise time police come and arrest you. So Loki is the least prone to following his destiny, most prone to make wrong decisions, and so he gets Tesseract and he gets arrested right away, and so that timeline is wiped. That timeline is not a new timeline anymore. That timeline doesn't exist. Loki is the only remaining factor from that timeline. So Loki's arrested, and eventually he's pruned, which has been their word for disintegrated. But in prune world, he encountered what I'm going to call Thor, God of Hammers, and old man comic Loki, and young Loki with a dog. I don't know. Let's see. Dantooine Outback, Satil Sean. Bastila. Ha ha ha. Wrong Sean. P.S. Ain't gonna change it. And Manon. Yep. Well, I think it's technically called Auto City, but it is the Manon music. Yep. All right. We can start refreshing. It's probably not out yet. We got about 6 minutes, but oh no, it's out early. Wow. All right, everyone. Disney Plus refreshed. Let us get ready. I've got my timer. No, it's not. There we go. Let's hit start and pause it at 1 second. Let's make sure the timer. Yep, timer is up there. Gonna get my headphones on, make sure my volume is up. Everyone else should be getting Disney Plus loaded up right now. The episode did launch a whole 6 minutes early. Actually, you know what? This is a good time to check to make sure my volume is working. Yep, it's working. Okay, great. All right, everyone. You can hear me. I can hear the computer. I can see the chat right here. Yes, definitely. All we're missing is female. Oh, no, you're not missing female Loki. Female Loki is a big deal in this show. She's actually one of the 3 main characters. So, yes, you're a bit in the dark. But, yes, female Loki is here. Her name is Sylvie for some reason. All right, everyone. We are going to be starting the episode in 3, 2, 1, go. And I'm going to be starting the timer. Good. I was started at a second. That way I can start it and then start the timer. Now they should be about synced up. Hold on. so there's female Loki. Oh yeah, and Loki fell in love with himself, which I can't tell if it's narcissism or incest. So, that's there. All right, vote in the chat. Narcissism or incest? Oh, timer's not working? No! Well, you know what? If I'm pausing it at 1 minute and 19 seconds, do you guys want to start over, or do you want me to let the timer catch up? I can let the timer catch up. All right. I'm letting the timer catch up. Sorry, guys. I paused it. It's paused at 1 minute and 19 seconds, okay? So if you were watching along, get it to 1 minute and 19 seconds, and I'll tell you when to unpause, okay? We got about a minute left. Can I vote both? Yeah, so while we're waiting for my timer to catch up to 1 minute and 19 seconds, let's vote. Is Loki falling in love with the female version of himself narcissism or incest? Let me know your thoughts down in the chat, because so it's kind of narcissism because it's love with himself, but also the person he's in love with has the same parents as him, so that kind of makes it incest. It's really weird. I don't like it, but it's also kind of cute. I really don't know how to feel about it. It's only cute because it's make-believe it couldn't happen. So, you know. All right, we got about 19 seconds, okay? So everyone get ready with those play buttons. We're going to be hitting play in... oh, wait. Yep, okay, so we're at 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, click. All right. We should all be at 1 minute and 23 seconds now. All right. Loki has started. We are at 1 minute and 19 or 1 minute and something seconds. I don't know. Yep. So the little timer at the top, that is, wait, actually, I don't remember what side to point to, but the timer up here somewhere should tell you how far into the Loki episode we are. So you can get to us, or you can pause the live stream, go back. Just know that if you ask a question in chat, I'm going to be even more delayed than usual, because there is already a 20-second delay for me. All right. Yeah, thanks, Bill. I'm not going to start it over. I can't start it over every time someone new joins the stream. We'll never get anywhere. That wouldn't be fair to the people who are already watching along. So you can either pause me until you're caught up, so that I can be reacting in real time, or you can let me spoil things by letting me see things earlier. The score for this show is probably my favorite out of all the 3 Marvel shows we've seen so far. It's got an absolutely great score. No, they're not siblings, but they have the same parents. So I think that counts as incest. Because you're in love with someone who has the same parents as you. Which means that biologically, well, it is a watch along, it is a reaction thing, so there will be spoilers if you're behind. Oh man, what is that? I don't know. I still get incest vibes. Sorry. All right, there's female Loki. so she was taken in as like a 9-year-old for basically being born female. Sean Bean to play a version of Loki because he has a habit of dying. Oh, she never messes around. She's much more no nonsense than regular Loki. So basically, what the show implies is that they didn't start acting differently until she got older. So it didn't really change anything. Oh, that's not Thor. That's when Loki has the hammer. I should have noticed that because he's got the neck thing. Uh, this is episode 5, so I don't know. It's not over. Episode 4 is pretty good. Where's Spider Ham? Woo-hoo! Oh, he realizes he's outmatched. That music. Mobius was pruned, so he might be there. You guys really got to go back and watch the first episodes. This is a reference to the fan theory. That's great. I see. Fascinating chap indeed. Zach the console, or on the console. Welcome. Don't recognize your name. Welcome to the stream. We've got a timer up here-ish. Tells us how far we are in the episode. This is our live streaming channel. Main channel is just Lore Star, one of the top 10 YouTube Star Wars YouTube channels out there. But this is just kind of casual, chill and watch together. Just for the close fans. I am very much enjoying it. Thank you. Thank you, Anime KN. Loki's everywhere. Yeah, as I Huh. Is it gonna be Mobius? Come. Yeah! Oh, look, the Sphinx with a nose. All right, Zach. Well, thanks for joining in for a little bit. Alligator Loki is a beast. Very true, Bill. Lokiception. Purple Cloud Fortnite vibes. Yes, that is Owen Wilson. Did you not recognize him with a straight nose? Owen Wilson is the second co-star for the series. Yeah, the silver hair too. Yeah, no, this is way beyond WandaVision. I've been trying to tell you that, Bill. You missed the point where Loki was in the TVA and he discovered that there were a bunch of Infinity Stones in a drawer. They're like, oh yeah, we use them as paperweights. They don't have any power there. And Loki realizes that this is the greatest power in the universe. The TVA. Where even the Infinity Stones don't do anything. Oh, yeah, this just plays all the comments, bud. That's what I do. To whom? But yeah, anime KN. I don't really watch anime. Sorry. But I'll do it for the Star Wars, the new Star Wars anime that's coming out in September. So in the comics, I guess her name is similar to a name of another character who's like the lover, wife, girlfriend of like this supervillain who's like the Lord of Time or something like that. Kang the Conqueror, it might be him. She might be the lover of Kang the Conqueror. So they were hiding in Apocalypses because they couldn't create a Nexus event to be found, and that's when they started holding hands, and that's what created a Nexus event and made them found them. So Mobius is the one who's saying that they're in love. I don't know if I will anime KN, I'm sorry, but definitely to the Star Wars anime series that's coming out. I will to that. Talk about social awkwardness between the same person. Trying to score with himself. multiverses are a funny thing. Yeah, I think this is what's going to create the multiverse, this show. So this show will create the multiverse, which then will interact with Strange. That's my bet, anyway. Whomever. The alligator's too funny. Oh, is it there? Is it there? Oh, love is a dagger. When you reach for it, it's not there, but now it's there. I don't like that this feels like the end. I have more questions than answers. Hmm. A bro moment. A real bro moment. Is he making Asgard? Oh, frick. Oh. Classic Loki, why? Classic Loki, no. Oh no. This looks like the end of the episode. We're not gonna see more. Alright, I'm gonna let it play because last week. So most episodes have not had a after credit scene, but last week's did. That's where we saw Loki with the Loki with the hammer, little kid Loki, classic Loki, and alligator Loki. That was so the thumbnail for this week was from the after credits blip from last week. So, whew, that was good. That was really good. I'm waiting to see if there's an after credit scene though. At least alligator Loki's still okay. I'm so classic Loki definitely got the greatest moment. That was so good. Just when he comes in, creating an illusion of all of Asgard. Oh gosh, toppest of notches. This was a great episode. Next week's the last episode, so I'm I'm surprised. I'm excited. I mean, it's only a 6 episode series, which is crazy short, but the episodes tend to be on the long side, so I think that helps. I hope that this makes you want to go back and watch the rest of it because I can't figure out. You figured someone was going to sacrifice themselves? Probably. Um, yeah, I mean, and Loki the show is insane, Callig. You are absolutely right. But and Owen Wilson. Yeah, it's just been like a new craziness at the end of every episode. All right, this is. Let's see. Let's see. All right, we're getting a lot of Loki logos. Oh, looks like probably not. Nope. Usually, if there's an after credit scene, it's before this. I'm just gonna scroll through the. No, it doesn't look like there's an after credit scene. That's okay. Yeah, so I'm guessing that they're going to take down the TVA, which is the force in the universe that has been keeping there from being multiverses. There used to be multiverses. The TVA brought it down into, or it was the Timekeepers, which we found out the Timekeepers are fake. They're Wizards of Oz, and so the Timekeepers created the TVA and brought all the timelines into one timeline, and they destroy everything that branches out of it. So if there's going to be a multiverse of madness, that's going to imply that Loki and Sylvie are successful in taking down the Timekeepers. This is definitely going to be the Marvel Disney Plus series with the biggest consequences, because this show is essentially saying, hey, everything up until this point was one timeline, and now we are creating a multiverse. Now the Marvel Cinematic Universe will become the Marvel Cinematic Multiverse. So that's going to be insane. I am not usually a big multiverse guy. Oh, sorry. I'm not usually, but this is just being done so well that I can't help but love it. This? So, let's see. Glorious Purpose, which is a line that goes back to Avengers 2012. I am Loki and I am tasked with glorious purpose. So glorious purpose has kind of been the catchphrase of the Loki from the show. He continues saying glorious purpose. What is my glorious purpose? Blah, blah. So that being classic Loki's dying words was tying him to the Loki persona that we know from the films. Let's see. Multiverse of Madness is clearly an indicator that the TVA failed. Yes, the name of the name of the movie. But I think that what I didn't realize, we all, and by we all I mean like anyone with a passing insider knowledge on what the plans for the new Marvel movies are going to be, it's been confirmed that Wanda is going to play a role in Multiverse of Madness. So what I wasn't expecting was for Loki to be a catalyst for that. That totally surprised me. So, well, I was expecting WandaVision to go into some cosmic level stuff. Was not expecting it with Loki. This has just been a wonderful journey. I'm so pleased with this show. This episode, I feel like as an episode by itself wasn't as good as previous episodes. Most episodes are finished. I'm like, oh no, the next episode won't be out till next week. I just want to watch this episode again and again. And usually I do. Usually I watch each Loki episodes like 3 times before the next one comes out. I'll watch it like twice in a row, and then I'll watch it again the day before or the day of. So like I rewatched last week's episode this morning, in hypedness. This episode not so much. This episode wasn't one that I was like, I want to watch that over and over again. But I think it sets up for next week to be really crazy, really cool. So overall, zero complaints about the Loki show. There have been no episodes that I think were... What's interesting is there have been no Monster of the Week episodes, which is maybe the first of these Disney Plus series to do that. Maybe Cat Winter Soldier, but I think there was at least one episode that like totally didn't matter. But yeah, this has topped WandaVision as far as my favorite Marvel Disney Plus show. Still can't top The Mandalorian, but I'd say it's a very close second to The Mandalorian for me. We'll see how Book of Boba Fett ranks when that comes out this December. And then right after that, it should be Mandalorian Season 3. Should be January 2022, which I'm excited about. With her taking the Scarlet Witch persona, probably, yeah. So she'll probably go from Wanda to Scarlet Witch, either between now and Multiverse of Madness or in Multiverse of Madness. I don't know, but I think that it will be. I think that Scarlet Witch, not necessarily Wanda, but Scarlet Witch, will make an appearance in Multiverse of Madness. So that's my... I don't have much to offer in the world of Marvel, but Book of Boba Fett is going to be wild. Oh, man, I am so excited for Book of Boba Fett, Bill. It is going to be... I don't know. I don't know if I expect it to top Mando for me, because I've never been as much of a Boba Fett fan as I am of Mandalorians and Mandalorian culture. But seeing him in The Mandalorian Season 2 and seeing him actually in action, played by the great Tamora Morrison, I don't know. All my preconceptions are being challenged, and I'm starting to wonder if I'm going to swap bandwagons from Mandalorian to Boba Fett. So, yeah, it's going to be great. All right, so that was Loki, episode 5. Timer's out at 53 minutes, which, is that the shortest Loki episode? No, 50 minutes. That's actually the third longest. Because the first episode's 52 minutes, second episode's 55, the third is 43, and the fourth is 49. But last week's was crazy. All the reveals are spoiled now for you guys, but they had a carrot on the stick. Actually, no. So both last week and the second week, they had a carrot on the stick. And second week, it's like, you took that carrot off the stick. You put we solved that issue, and I thought that was going to run through the whole season, but nope. The way the first episode was set up, I didn't think we were going to meet. Oh gosh, you gotta just watch it. It's so good. But I don't know, you got a lot spoiled for you now. I don't know how you'll how it looks when you're watching and you know the end. I think it's interesting that the Loki from the posters was actually just another variant. The Loki with the vote for Loki button and the green vest and the crown horns. I was not expecting that to be a different Loki than the one that the show was about. So that was fun. Mandalorian redeemed Boba Fett without a doubt. Some people don't think he needed redeeming. I think they just... I would say that for me personally. But I think that they just solidified Boba as a serious character. Let's see. Yeah, it's all right. Let's leave it up to chat to see if you guys have anything to say before I log off for the night. This was fun. Like I said, I'm not. This is the first Marvel watch party we've done, so hope. Excuse me. Hope everyone had a good time. Sounds like Calig wasn't watching. But yes, Calig, this show is crazy. Way beyond what I was expecting. I was kind of just expecting like a fun adventure. What do you call it? Like literally just a Monster of the Week show where it was just like Loki going on adventures and causing mischief. But it has probably one of the best through lines of narrative of any of the Marvel shows. You don't care about spoilers? Well, not caring for spoilers is different from not caring about spoilers. Yeah, it was pretty fun. Alligator Loki was funny. I don't know, like, classic Loki was by far my favorite. Classic Loki. And he just got better as the episode went on. That was great. I'm getting sniffly. But let's see, chat. Anything else to say before I call tonight? This has been a lot of fun. I've had a good time. You're digging the Ebon background. Thank you. Appreciate that, Ninsil. Yeah, I mean, we're mainly a Star Wars channel, or the main channel, Lore Star, is pretty much exclusively a Star Wars channel. The live channel, which is just a hangout channel for the deep fans, because it's not big. I like to keep it separate and small so that I can talk to everyone on chat. But normally we react to Star Wars things, so we'll be reacting to Bad Batch day after tomorrow night. Probably, presuming I don't get more sick. But assuming I continue to get better, we'll be doing Bad Batch again. And then obviously, I mean, this started with reacting to The Mandalorian. We'll keep reacting with Book of Boba Fett and then Mandalorian Season 3. But yes, Ebon Hawk is where I live. Tavik Kang's ship. The Dark Lores of the Sith. Well, that's me. Dark Lore of the Sith. The Lore Lords. Alright. Classic Loki was the MVP of the episode. I'm going to have to agree with you on that one. Although it's always great to have Mobius back. I mean, Owen Wilson as Mobius in this series, I was not expecting that. I was not prepared for that. I did not know he was going to be in this show. So I was quite excited when I found out it was him. I was like, is that Owen Wilson's voice? I'm like, it could just be someone with the same accent. But then, like, as he would go, he has that, like, comedic cadence. And I'm like, no one else has that. That has to be Owen Wilson. So, yeah, it is really a fun discovery realizing that. All right. Well, chat, looks like everyone said what they wanted to say. As always, oh wait, hold on. Last week's episode of Bad Batch was pretty good. It was. I don't think I streamed that when I was too sick. Yeah, so we could talk about that a little bit. Last week's episode of Bad Batch was pretty good. I really liked it. I actually rewatched it today because I had to record it for footage. I had thought that those clips from the trailer, I'm sure you guys know, I thought those were from Onderon. Turns out they were from Raxus, which looks a lot like Onderon, but it is a different planet. It does have a slightly different architectural style. It was cool to see the Bad Batch go to a Separatist world, not just Separatist world, but the world on which the Separatist Parliament was held. We got to see... I'm predicting some stuff with Omega. I'm wondering... Hear me out, guys. Hear me out. I'm wondering if the reason why they told us that Omega is we might still see Onderon, but I am actually not betting on it because the only reason I was betting on it was because of those trailer shots. But anyway, so I'm wondering if the reason why they said that Omega is a clone without accelerated aging, right? That's the reason why she's diluted Django DNA. I'm wondering if this is because they want her to be alive and at a reasonable age in the era of The Mandalorian, Ahsoka, Bad Batch, and if Rangers in the New Republic gets made. Because when she said, "I'm good at strategy," and we see her beating up Pantoran, my first thought was, is that a stand-in for Thrawn? That's funny. But then I started thinking, are they going to bring Omega in as a foil for Thrawn in the Mandalorian era shows? Is Omega going to come in these new shows and it going to have this strategy battle between Thrawn, the greatest strategist of Star Wars history, with Omega, who's a new character, but someone we now know is very good at strategy, even as a 11-year-old girl? I don't know, but I'm betting yes. Frieden Nad's Kingdom. Yep. Yep. So that's my thought on that. I'm starting to think that Omega is being set up so that she will be alive during the era of The Mandalorian and Ahsoka and all those shows that take place during that same time period, and will be brought in to be the character that Thrawn poses a challenge to. So, all right, Bill thinks that'd be pretty awesome, and he'd be down for that. Great. Good. That was just my thought, so I'm going to try to find enough evidence, or at least work out enough plausibility to see if I can make that into a full video, but if I can't, it will just be for you guys. I'd also be down for Omega being in the Book of Boba. She might be. I'm betting it'd be more likely for her. Well, actually, no, because she is Boba Fett's sister, so she might be. I think she's younger than Boba. A lot of people are assuming that because she and he were both made the same way, that means they were made the same year. I don't think so. I think she was made several years after, because she looks to be about the same age Boba is during Attack of the Clones, and that was 3 years before the Bad Batch. So I'm guessing Omega's about 3 years younger than Boba Fett. Theory vid, yep. You're getting variants in Star Wars 2, Omega and Boba. It's not a variant if it's a clone, right? I mean, they can still exist on the same sacred timeline, so. Anyway. Alright, guys. Well, I do think that is it. I think everyone said what they wanted to in the comments. And now we've also done a brief little chat about the Bad Batch. So I think it's time to say goodnight. And thank you all so much for joining us. Thank you. We saw a lot of We saw a lot of new names in the chat tonight, which is really cool. So welcome. If you stick around, then I'll know your names just by your icon, like I do with Bill, Callig, and Eric. They're here every week. I'm here every week. We all have fun. We're just some friends watching some movies together. You can also join the Discord. I don't think there's a link in this description, but if you go to the main channel, Lore Star, link of every description has a link to join our Discord. Happy to have you guys. Ironic, Ninsil. Wait, Legends is the only sacred timeline, LOL. Peace, Big Z, and chat. That peace to you as well, Bill. It has been pretty fun. Thank you all again so much for watching, and as always, may the lore be with you, now and forever.